Hey guys, this is Penny Henry from Create for Christ Designs. I have the pleasure of reviewing this set of Bibles for you guys. It's called Eternity Now, the New Testament series. It's the NET Bible, and it comes with 5 different Bibles, and I had to take one of them out because I couldn't get my fingers in there to get it out. It was a very difficult task trying to get it out. I guess this last one's going to be a difficult task too. It's in a pretty heavy sleeve here, and it is by Thomas Nelson. Normally $39.99. It was gifted to me in exchange for my honest review by Bible Gateway. I'm a member of the Blogger Grid. But I got excited when I saw it because it said it was going to be 5 paperbacks, and I'm like, wow, what a way to read the New Testament. But then I got to reading it, and it is so cool. It's like reading a story, which that's what the Word of God is. It's a story. This one is the first one. It's called The Legacy. It's Matthew, Hebrews, James, and Jude. And it says the promised one arrived. The only problem I have with it is there are no verse markers. Because, you know, sometimes I go back and look up verses, which I can do on new versions, so that's not really a problem. You have a table of contents where it shows you where Matthew starts, Hebrews, James, and Jude. It does have an introduction that tells you about the English translation, the New English translation. And the thing I liked the best about it as I read this, it says, well, first it says, in 1995, a multi-denominational team of more than 25 of the world's foremost biblical scholars gathered around the shared vision of creating an English Bible translation that could overcome old challenges and boldly open the door for new possibilities. So I really like that. But the thing I like is transparent and accountable. It says beyond the readable versus accurate divide. And this is the one, ministry first. I never did understand how the Bible could be copyrighted. Which, you know, it does have a copyright, but it says the NET is for everyone with ministry first copyright innovations that encourage ministries to quote and share the life-changing message of Scripture as freely as possible. In fact, one of the major motivations behind the creation of the NET was the desire to ensure that ministries had the unfettered access to a top-quality, modern Bible translation without needing to embark on a complicated process of securing permissions. And it says visit netbible.com/netbible copyright to learn more. And I just thought that was so neat. And then I get to start reading it, and like I said, it's like reading a book, a story, which it is a story. Matthew, it has a prologue. It tells you about Matthew lived as an outsider in his own land, talks about him being a tax collector and how people just didn't like tax collectors because they were licensed to steal, because they told them that they could take as much as they wanted as long as the government, you know, they could pocket as much as they wanted as long as the government got their, you know, what they were supposed to get. And so that's why tax collectors were just hated, you know. And then the next one is Hebrews, and it has a prologue. And then it goes into the chapter. And of course you have your chapter and paragraph headings like you do in most Bibles, which tells you about what you're fixing to read. And then you've got James. Let's see, Hebrews names. And you have your prologue. Tells you what you're going to be reading about. Talks about his salutations. Joy in trials. I always liked James, especially James 3, the power of the tongue, because when my kids were you know, not being the way they're supposed to, being mean, talking, you know, using language I didn't appreciate, they got to write James 3. So anyway, yeah, I love James. So that is volume 1. I don't know why I'm putting it back in here because I'm not going to be able to get it back out. But let's go to, did I say James 1? That's book 1, called The Legacy. This one is called Now, But Not Yet. The beginning was shocking and the ending changes everything. And this is just John. The whole thing is the book of John. And I'm sure you have a prologue in this one. Can't remember. Okay, this is all your Johns, okay? It says John, 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, and Revelation, the books that John wrote. You have your introduction to the English translation in each of the books. And then you have your prologue at the beginning of each book. And so this is actually John, 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, and Revelation. And that's book 2. And then book 3 is Paul's books. They call them the Pauline Epistles. This is death to life, beyond what happened to what it all means. And this has your Pauline Epistles, which are Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus, and Philemon. And you have your little contents that tells you, you know, you know, where each book begins. You have your To the Reader, again, that tells you about the NET. And then you start with the prologue for Romans. I thought that was neat. I like being able to read it like a book. You know, just sit down and read it like I would a paperback book. Grand Tour. The amazing, the amazing story that changed the world. And this is Luke. Luke 1 and Luke 2 is what I was told. Which is, Luke 2 is Acts. Which I didn't know that. I have read the Bible through for, I guess this is 6 years. And I did not know that Luke and Acts are, you know, 1st and 2nd, you know, the 2nd book of Luke. I didn't know that. So I thought that was neat to learn. Again, you have your table of contents and you have your prologue in front. Talks about Luke being a doctor. And when it came to telling the story, Luke used both the compassion and the conscientiousness that made him a good doctor. And then Acts, I think, okay, and then this again is Luke. Luke 2 is what they said. I don't know why if it's Luke 2, why they didn't call it Luke 2. But anyway, another really good one. And I love listening to Luke's stories because they're from a doctor's standpoint. And I thought that, and you know, I think that's neat. Can't get it back in the box. Told y'all I was going to have trouble. And then No Going Back. A fast-paced account from the front row of history, and that's Peter and Mark. And I believe These are just the books, well, marked 1st and 2nd Peter. And you've got your contents. You still have To the Reader. And then you have the prologues. This is what I was talking about, the paragraph headings that tell you what you're reading about. Yeah, I really liked it. I counted it a privilege to be able to do this. And I'm still reading them. Of course, I didn't sit down and read 5 books. I wouldn't sit down and read a paperback suspense novel, you know, in a few days, read 5 books. That's, you know, I have other stuff I have to do besides reading. So, yeah. But this is all 5 books. And they're pretty, for one thing. But in the box that they come in is nice, so you can just keep them all in the box and store them in the box, which I really like. Like I said, they're $39.99, and usually on Amazon they're less than that. So, of course, I'm going to link you to Amazon, to the book on Amazon. But, again, it's called the Eternity Now series. Here's your ISBN. I don't know if you can read that because that is small. There's your ISBN. And this is by Thomas Nelson, like I said. And it was really good. And yes, I would recommend it. Like I said, I had a really good time reading it. And reviewing it. And you know, having that privilege. I was going to tell you here, NET Eternity Now New Testament Series box set. And it comes out on September 16th. And, again, it's, you know, it was sent to me free of charge in exchange for my honest review by Hachette, not Hachette, by Bible Gateway, because I'm a member of the Bible Gateway blogger grid. I'm used to, reviewing a lot of Hachette, so I forgot that, you know, it's Bible Gateway and not Hachette. But anyway, really, really good, and I definitely would recommend it. And I hope you guys enjoy when I do a review for you. I really enjoy doing Bible reviews. Of course, I can't go out and buy a new Bible every other day. But when I get a new one, or, you know, when they offer them to me, I'm going to do them because I love trying out new translations and learning new things about, you know, different Bible. You know, like I said, I learned that Luke wrote Acts. So that kind of floored me. I didn't know that. I actually I thought it was written by Paul. But anyway, yeah, so I was excited to do it. And I hope you guys will give me a thumbs up, that you will share with your friends, comment, subscribe to my channel, and push the bell to be notified when I do another video for you. All right? And let's see. I know I'm going to do Momentum on Sunday, and I'm going to do Mandala Monday. Hopefully soon I'm going to get back to doing chibis. I've been working on my 2023 digital planner, so it kind of pulled me away from doing the chibis. But I have to tell you guys, my planner is going to include a daily art picture, so you guys are going to get to see some art. The mandalas, I love them because they just calm me right down. And I found I was doing some December, I did them for January stickers, and I did a whole bunch of different icicles, and it was the same thing. It was like doing a mandala, and it was so calming to you know, make the cool little designs and all that, and just see it pop out, you know, and hey, that looks cool. You know, yeah, I think it was August that, because I did mandalas for the dividers in this one. And in August, I was so excited because I did the whole alphabet, you know, because it's for back to school. I did the whole alphabet in the mandala, and it turned out so cool. So I can't wait to show those to you guys. But anyway, I think that's it for today. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you for watching my channel and supporting me. And I will see you again really soon. I love y'all. Bye.